Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing another review on another concealer, and today's concealer that we are reviewing is the Too Faced Born This Way, the newest concealer. I'll get into more details about the product and things like that like I normally do. So first, let's get into a demo, and then I will give you more information about the product and my thoughts and opinions and all that jazz. Okay, so my under eyes look so dark today. I don't know why, but that's how we're gonna conceal them. Alright, so like usual, I'm going to take my color correcting shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette to color correct one under eye. So I don't know why my under eyes look like extremely dark today. You guys don't mind, I've been playing with my settings a lot lately. I don't know what's working, what's not working. I'm like just gonna write down all the settings that I have on for this video. If I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't, I will change it again. Like always, you can see the difference. Obviously, one side is just pink and the other side is dark AF. So I always like to bring it up to my lid a little bit just so that it covers, because you see how my dark circles go from all the way here all the way around. So today I have my foundation on already. I already primed my whole face and I put on my foundation. Today I am using the Smashbox Studio Skin foundation, and I mixed a little bit of the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation in a darker shade so that it's a little bit darker, and I think it's working. So let's move on to the actual product. So today obviously we're using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. So this is the new foundation that I think Jackie Aina worked with Too Faced to come up with this new formulation. They have so many shades, so many great things I've heard about it. It's super coverage, multi-use sculpting concealer. It can conceal, contour, highlight, retouch, so that's a lot of stuff. So it's the same packaging as the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and it's basically like a mini foundation in a concealer form. So it's definitely looks like it's like super big. I got it in the color Sand, and this has 0.5, so half an ounce fluid ounces in this bottle, because it's pretty big for a concealer. Normally concealers are super thin, dainty, like little things. So this one definitely comes with a lot more. Like usual, doe foot applicator, and it looks like there's a lot of product on that one little dip. This is like super clean, super like just very well manufactured product. Like this tip feels heavy, like expensive. So let's go ahead and apply. So as usual, ooh, that's a lot. That is a lot, girl. I'm gonna try to spread that out to both eyes because that is a lot of concealer. So first thing, yes, a lot of concealer comes out on the doe foot applicator, and that's, I guess, a good thing. Wow, that is very bright. Like, let me do a little bit on the bridge of my nose to be extra. Super creamy. Doesn't feel super matte yet, so let's see as I blend this out. So it's blending out really nice, and that coverage is pretty decent. This shade could be a little bit too light for me, but you know, we make it work as tan girls. So that's one eye. It literally looks like, so I'm just gonna spread this all around my eyelid since I am gonna go ahead and put on eye products. Look how crazy I look. Okay, and now I'm gonna blend out this other eye with no color corrector and see how the coverage is there. So I think I blended it all out, and now I'm gonna just blend out what I put on the bridge of my nose and make sure the spots on my eyelids. So right now it is pretty full coverage. So looking at my mirror, it looks pretty full coverage. I will say though, I do see the difference in my eye with color corrector and my eye without. So that's one thing. This one looks more, I feel like the color corrector just makes a huge difference, but is it terrible without? No. It still looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it with a sister product of the line, which is the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. This stuff is so bomb. Just pour a little on my lid and take a mini beauty blender, dry, and just to go ahead and set. So I'm getting really in on my inner corner because that's usually where I crease, and I'm just spreading it all out, spreading the love to see how this is going to set. So I'm going to bring it up onto my eyelid a little since I put product there, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm just going to dust off any excess. The coverage is really good. That's number one. I like keep moving my mirror everywhere. So the coverage is really good. It's set pretty nice. It didn't really crease while I set. Like I said, I feel like the coverage is much better on this eye with the color corrector than on this eye. It's just, there's always like a shadow because I use such a light shade. There's like a little bit of a shadow, like a cast. So that's why I like to color correct, because it does take care of that shadow. I feel like with it doesn't matter how good the product is, it's just always gonna cast like a small shadow. I like it so far. I'm going to finish the rest of my face and try to style this crazy hair. I just finished the rest of my face. Onto the better stuff is the Born This Way concealer. So on the demo, as you can see, it was pretty full coverage. I did really like the coverage. Right now, once I finished my whole face and stuff, it doesn't look as stark as it did initially when I was doing it on camera. So I definitely like it a lot more now with all makeup and stuff like that. This is the side that I use color corrector. This is the side that I didn't. It's just like again, a smidge of a difference. This side just looks a little bit brighter and not like I put any product on, and this side looks like a little bit gray, just a little bit. I can tell. So that's why I bring that up. But the overall, I think it looks really good. It didn't crease upon application. It blended out very good. The color was pretty good. I got this in the color Sand, and it says that it's super coverage, multi-use. So I think you can, if you get a darker shade, you can contour with it, which I think would be a great product because it blends in so nice, and it blends in with your foundation and stuff very nicely. So I did like that a lot. So I'm going to look it up on the Sephora app like I normally do, just to give you like the deets and stuff about the product and what are its claims and things like that, other than its super coverage. Okay, so the price tag on this product is $29, and it is a full coverage weightless 4-in-1 formula. So it's supposed to conceal, contour, highlight, and retouch. So I guess you can get like different shade colors to do these different things. Like if you want to conceal blemishes like around your face, you can get a color that's more your skin tone to do that. Or if you want to highlight, kind of like I did on my under eyes, get like a lighter shade to highlight your under eyes or other things. Contour, like I said, a deeper shade to do the contour, do like a liquid contour, which I think would look awesome. And retouches. So I don't know if you're gonna have to retouch it, but it comes in 20 versatile shades, and I think that the shade range is pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure that Jackie Aina worked on this, or I think the addition of the new shades of the foundation, but definitely has enough shades for us tan, dark skin girls, which I'm always looking for because I need concealer and I need my shade. And a lot of times what happens is that the shade range is super jumpy when it comes to like my skin tone, and then it'll go to something way too light, and then it'll jump to something way too dark, and then nothing works for me. So I try to look for something that's gonna work, which I did in this case, and this isn't even the darkest shade, so that's really good. It's supposed to be crease free, weightless, and I agree, it is definitely weightless. It's a very like I don't know, just like it's super like not thin, I don't even know how to say it, like creamy. So like when it blended in super good, and it was just like very lightweight. So yes, I agree with that a lot. Like I don't feel like I have a heavy duty concealer under my eye like the creaseless concealer from Tarte. That one is very thick, so yeah, when you set it and stuff, it feels heavier. So it's supposed to be crease free. It doesn't specify. Oh yes, it does. It's photo friendly and flashback free, and wears for up to 12 hours. So I started super duper late. It's 5:30. I want to say I've been done with my makeup for like since 5, so 12 hours. I don't know. I really want to focus on, when we check in later, the inner corner of my eye. So I saw when I used the creaseless concealer from Tarte that it did rub off a little because I was rubbing my eye, and then like out here looked cakey a little bit towards the end of the day, so because it did crease. So like right now it feels so like lush. It just feels really good. Like it's set super soft and smooth, and I really like that. It has coconut water, alpine rose, and hyaluronic acid. Skin loving ingredients that come together for a crease free, weightless wear. Naturally flawless. I agree. Like it's a very natural highlight. It looks like from within that my dark circles have never existed, which is what I look for. So I'm hoping this holds up because I really like the way this product applied. It didn't dry out my under eyes, which is good because most of you guys know I do have really dry skin. As far as packaging, I mentioned in my demo, this packaging is just like the foundation packaging. It's just in a miniature size. There's a lot of product in here. I thought that the Shape Tape was big. No, they beat them. This is big, and it's only $29. It is a smidge pricey. You can find other concealers from the drugstore that are way cheaper, but for this amount of product, and product that's pretty good and it's gonna last you, I think $29 is a pretty good price. And it's multi-use, so I can use this to cover up any blemishes, or if I have like a big pimple like I do right now, things like that. And like I said, it does have a big, very big doe foot applicator like I showed in my demo, and I like that. A lot of product comes out on this, so you definitely only need to insert it one time and you're good. And like I said, the packaging feels like heavy. Like this is not glass, this is plastic, but it sticks to the line. The line is very cohesive, very beautiful, very just, you know, that elegant, just black with gold, super nice. Like I said, it's 8:30. I am gonna go run a few more errands and see how this holds up, and hopefully later my face looks similar to this. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this video. If you guys tried this product, what do you guys think about this product? If you love it, maybe you didn't, maybe I used it differently than you did, and maybe you want to try it again. So let me know your thoughts, and then also let me know other products that you guys have heard of that you want me to try. Like I said, I'm super tan. Obviously that's not the same color, but I'm like tan girl club. So if you want me to try other products for us tan girls to see what works, maybe your shade, I can help you guys kind of, because I used to do that. I used to watch YouTube videos of tan girls to see like around what is my shade range. So I'm not in Sephora trying to swatch a million things. Like I said, I got this product in the shade Sand. I initially got it in tan sand, and that was like a smidge too dark to use like as a highlight. But if you want something more natural, that will be definitely our shade if you're like about my color. Yes, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. So I've been meaning to do this check-in for the Too Faced concealer for a few days now, and I just haven't got to it because every day I get home and it's like makeup off, or I'm not home, or I'm tired, and I finally did it. So I've been wearing the concealer every single day just because my intention has been to do the check-in and wear it all day to see how it checks in. So the good thing with that is that I've been able to see how my skin holds up, how my under eyes hold up with the makeup. So I do want to say that every night I did look at my under eyes in the stores, you know, all the time I was looking and checking my makeup, and it actually held up pretty good. Today I had it on since I want to say 2 o'clock, and it's now like 11:30. So it still holds up pretty nice. It looks a little bit stark right now because of the lighting, so there is a little bit of flashback. It could be my setting powder, it could be the concealer. Does it crease? Yes, it does crease a little bit, but it doesn't like build up in the folds and doesn't look crepey, I think is the word. So it doesn't like build up, but it does crease a little. So if I were to like to pull my skin down and like pull it out and stuff, you can kind of tell that it's creasing and that makeup has been like removed from in my crease, from inside of my crease. But is the coverage still there? Yes. Do I like the coverage? Yes. It blends out super nice. It's, you know, everything else about it is really good. So I obviously wouldn't give it a 5 out of 5, but I will give it like a good 3.7, maybe even a 4, because it is very good blending out. The colors are very good. There's a huge color range. It doesn't crease like ugly or like get really dry and crepey, which is good. But it, like I said, it does crease a little bit, and like the makeup is removed, especially if I had a really long day. So it's just dependent on how long my day is and how tired my eyes are. So it's just all those little factors that really play a part in that. So like I said, it's been a pretty good concealer. I would recommend it if you have dry under eyes. And I think today what worked for me better and it didn't crease as bad is I use a very hydrating under eye cream. You would think that with a hydrating eye cream it would crease more, but I think it worked a little bit better into my eye, onto my under eyes. The rest of my face is just, I literally did like a no makeup makeup look today. Just had to cover my under eyes. So yeah, the rest of my face, don't judge me right now because I'm about to go to bed. So I just had to do my check-in finally and let you guys know that I actually really like this foundation, this concealer, and I would highly recommend it. Not perfect, but it's pretty freaking good. So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment below any other products you want me to try as far as concealers, foundations, palettes, anything that you want me to try out. And did I say that already? Don't forget to subscribe. Duh. And again, thank you to all my newest subscribers for subscribing and tuning back into my video. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next one.